Telangana, and we have primarily 70 to 80% as our MSME members. So it's on to us. The onus is on to us now to create a lot of opportunities for them to organize many more such awareness programs to see how they can actually expand. How do we give them that kind of visibility, more market access? So this program also is trying to do one of the important things, that is imparting knowledge and creating awareness on what are the digital platforms available for our MSME members. So this is just an initial phase, sir, and probably we can also promote it through our magazine, our website, and many more such platforms where we can support the MSME, the whole ecosystem as such. So before I invite the dignitaries onto the stage, we would like to show a short film of FTCCI.
With a legacy of excellence, the voice of the industry, representing the interests of 25,000 businesses of all sizes, sectors and regions. Empowering trade through advocacy, solution and standard setting. Opening new avenues for unprecedented growth. Laying the foundation for an industrial transformation in the state of Telangana. For the next century and beyond.
And thank you FTCCI for giving us this opportunity to present what we want to do. And all the people sitting on the dais here, thank you very, very much for sharing your views similar to what we are thinking. So let's get down to what we are doing. So Capximize India is a platform which want to showcase to the world at large the available manufacturing capacity, spare available manufacturing capacity in India. So it's primarily, as Mr. Reddy said, that it has to be a win-win situation. So what I'm going to do is that quickly, the method in which I'm presenting is first we'll just give you a 2-minute short corporate video and followed by the presentation, and which I will ensure that it is brief but at the same time informative. So any question anybody has, feel free to ask. So if it is okay, we can start with the corporate video, which is, and I know that everybody's attention span nowadays is very short. So I will always ensure that the video doesn't go more than 2 minutes so that we can use it and enjoy that.
Capacity is virtual through high-end algorithm-driven technology platform, resulting in improved ROI. Objective of the Government of India is to make India a self-reliant and global manufacturing hub. We at Capximize would strive for optimal utilization of capacities, resulting in business growth, increased employment, and improved loan portfolio. With Capximize, you can flexibly be a Capximizer, meaning capacity provider, or be a Capximizee, meaning capacity consumer. As a Capximizer, you have surplus manufacturing capacity. The platform helps you find the right partner to enhance your business opportunities, resulting in higher capacity utilization and improved ROI. As a Capximizee, you may be located anywhere in the world and are looking for pan-India manufacturing capacity options. The platform will help you to improve the effective cost of production through discovery of surplus capacities. You can continue to focus on your core competencies such as research, branding, global expansion, whilst the production needs are met through the recommender system on the platform. The secure cloud-based platform with its proprietary algorithm will use artificial intelligence to recommend the right partner for you and execute smart contracts on blockchain technology. To get started, register for free and load your capacity details, which will be kept masked and confidential. Capximize will help you execute long-term capacity underwriting contracts. Capximize will transform the global manufacturing landscape with enhanced ROI at the fulcrum. Collaborate, coexist, co-elevate.
Coexist and co-elevate. So as Mr. Reddy just now said about some instance of somebody having surplus equipment, how can that be better utilized to help each other? So I think the time has come where the globe is looking at India in a very, very positive way. Of course, the initiatives of the government also of Make in India initiative of our Honorable Prime Minister to make India a global manufacturing hub. What really is required is a visibility. So if we start, I will just quickly take you through. So it's an online platform. Primarily, as just now we saw that Indian manufacturing sector contribution in the GDP needs to keep going up, and which is what the government's all initiatives are driven at. And right now the environment, domestic as well as global, is substantially in favor of India. And particularly, what we have done is that we have selected certain sectors, though Mr. Reddy rightly said that we need to add a few more sectors. But every sector has their own nuances, their own subsector, their own processes, their machineries, their capabilities, their compliances. We are working on that, but as of this moment, there are 5 sectors that we are covering. And these 5 sectors, the rationale also is twofold. Number one is that the Government of India's target to increase the contribution of these sectors is substantially high. And government is doing every possible effort to see that this is achieved. And at the same time, a concept like whether I can use a shared manufacturing facility or can I use a contract manufacturing, can I use a third-party manufacturing, these all sectors are aware of this as a concept. So it becomes simpler for us to explain as to what the concept is. So here we have these 5 sectors, and we are right now, one of the points that I mentioned about is the utilization of existing installed manufacturing capacity in India. Particularly as Khyati was saying that you have large number of MSME members. And today if you define MSME, a medium-sized company is a turnover around 500 crores. So it's not anymore a small company. We call it medium-sized because the scales have gone up in India, but otherwise a 500 crore company is a big company. They also are very well equipped, but really what is really happening is that there is a substantial underutilization of existing capacities. Now why these spare capacities happen, why there are surpluses, there are multiple reasons. And as was explained, is it due to orders or new business opportunities? Is it due to timely availability, expansion of the market? There can be various reasons, but the end of the day, the fact is that there is existing available surplus manufacturing capacity. And what is the size of this is amazing. The manufacturing sector was around 440 billion US. So really what are we talking? If we are able to increase this capacity utilization by 1%, it will equal to $4 billion US worth of value of goods. So just imagine the kind of scope that we have in terms of better utilization or enhancing the utilization of existing capacities. Now here what we have shown on the chart is this is all is as per the Statistica and the Reserve Bank of India, and all sources of every presentation slide is available. So if you see even some of the developing companies like Brazil, Vietnam and others, they are also using their capacities of more than 80-82%. And then why should India be lagging at 60? So that's the point that we are wanting to address. So if you really see the second point, which is equally important, is that capital is always expensive. Nobody wants to spend time and equity capital to create new facilities, but they do happen. So what we are saying is that conservation of capital, conservation of time, converting the capital expenditure into operating expenditure, a capex to opex, that's the kind, and at the same time you want to have a plug and play model. If you have a ready facility with all compliances, all capabilities, all machineries available to you, why you don't want to use that facility? So firstly, many a times it happens that you don't know that there exists such capacity. CCI for giving us this opportunity. So Capximize India is a platform where we want to utilize the available surplus manufacturing capacity in India for business growth of Indian manufacturing sector. The platform is a global platform, so any surplus available manufacturing capacity with the Indian manufacturers, which can be used by the Indian corporates or the global corporates. We are covering sectors like pharmaceuticals, auto component, electronics, textile, and specialty chemicals. So the main purpose of this platform is giving a visibility to the Indian manufacturers, taking it forward from the initiative of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi ji, of Make in India. This will be a similar thing, making Indian manufacturing a global hub, and we want the spare available capacity in India to be utilized by Indian or global manufacturers and give additional business to the Indian corporates. So the whole purpose of this seminar or this conference is to introduce Capximize India to the manufacturing sector in India and giving them the additional business opportunities by giving them a visibility to the world at large as to what manufacturing facilities they have, how much is the surplus capacity they have, and how best it can be utilized by the players in India as well as international. So that's the whole purpose of this platform, and the whole purpose of today's conference is to give the information about what Capximize India is all about, and for that I'm here. We have started this, we are fortunate, and I can proudly say that in a span of 3 months, we already have more than 500 corporates with an aggregate turnover of more than 30,000 crore who have registered with us. And we are going to take it forward to the world at large. We are the members with various chambers of commerce. We are members with various Indian manufacturing associations. And we are trying to tie up with everybody to see that Indian manufacturing sector grows much more than what it is happening, because many other countries, they are using their existing installed capacity more than what India is doing. So we want Indian manufacturing capacity utilization to go up, and for which we need to give additional business, and that business is what Capximize wants to bring to the Indian companies. Thank you so
Milwaukee Systems Limited Company in Hyderabad. We are in actually financial inclusion business, and as well as the business of doing business exchange of spares, and we are also into IT consulting. I came here to FTCCI. I had an opportunity of actually attending a meeting here, which is a very good actually platform being actually taken up by the organization Capximize is a wonderful platform. The vision of the platform is highly appreciable because the manufacturing companies in India, whatever excess capacities what they have, they can leverage actually using these excess capacities for somebody else to actually utilize them for taking the benefit and making our PLI schemes more fruitful as per the plan of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And I'm very sure this quantum of platforms will be very helpful. We are also looking at actually in our organization the other line of applications for exchange of spare parts, and we wish Capximize to have a fruitful business. The platform is highly encourageable, and the presentation given by Mr. Avinash Babar is very informative and very attractive, very useful for a country, for manufacturing companies to utilize the excess capacities. Thank you very much. Murli here from Vedavak Systems.
Kishan Siroti. I'm from the company Capximize that you heard today. So, as Mr. Avinash Papat, who is the founder and concept creator of Capximize, has explained in his presentation, so Capximize is an excellent platform to give visibility to our manufacturers in India, and also to people who are interested in our capacities, the spare capacities that are existing in India abroad. So it is basically a global platform, and it is supported by an electronic platform with the algorithm, completely safe and secure for the customers, the clients who are going to be registering with us. So I recommend that let's all get together, use this platform that is being created now, and it's a very new concept that has come up, and it is going to benefit all the manufacturers in the country and to improve their ROI and the investment on the projects that they are having. So that's all I would like to recommend. Thank you very much.
Mr. Murali Krishna Surampudi, Director, Pharmacy. Mihir Bhare, Director Textiles, Government of Telangana. Mr. Avinash Bapat, Concept Creator, Capximize India Private Limited. And my colleague Mohan Raidu and Khyati. Participants, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and a warm welcome to you all to this program. It gives me great pleasure to invite you all to this program. As Khyati said, in the name itself, it reflects the entire theme, opportunities for exploring global visibility for business growth. So a platform for enhancing manufacturing capacity or unutilized capacity. The objective of this program is to enlighten on the perspective of making surplus manufacturing capacity, unutilized capacity available to all. And this is definitely a wonderful concept. We were just talking before entering into this room, that Indian capacity utilization is only 60% of our capital employed. Like the capacity is only 60% when compared to global average of 83%. What you are telling. Anyway, more details will be given by Mr. Bapat. But the concept itself is exciting. Like this is a very old concept in our villages. Earlier, if any unused agriculture implements were there with one farmer or one family, whenever it is unused or not being used for that particular thing, they used to borrow. It may not be for cost, but on a barter system. Like if I have something else, I'll give it to you, so that it's a share. So or you use the capital in a better way, so that all this.
The manufacturing industry relies on the production lines involving repetitive tasks. This makes it a natural fit for the adoption of automation and Industry 4.0. Indeed, there has been an acceleration in the use of these tools in recent years as manufacturers seek to streamline operations, create consistency of output, and lessen the cost of and reliance on the human labor. 2021 brought new challenges to the manufacturing industry, including the residual economic impacts of the pandemic and evolving multi-layered supply chain disruptions. Manufacturing companies have started investing in automating supply chain processes, utilizing the power of partnership and collaboration, powered by digital technologies for greater visibility, flexibility, and resilience.